Abusian MetGala, a fashion event, Omuya na Fibia, I think, wa America. Always, it was a ridiculous and Tadian Kwana, what they call that event. And always, and I ask myself the question, say, okay, so Saturday where we are, then what? What I say? 2025 day we are in 5th May, Monday, and then we shan't Tadian now with the corner, always ridiculous in the always no man happy one. Sometimes it's mind boggling. We shan't Tadian, mouth for being shady Kowa. This are okay, no confused, Kakra. Again, it's an event that some of the biggest fashion brands the way we are say, they are always there, they are always represented. Then I decided to look into how to actually get in, because I've heard they say it's not an easy thing to get in. Sometimes even if it's just a one-year invitation, you won't be allowed in, and their rules and regulations is just seriously strict. The number one most craziest thing they say, amount for aircon, we a celebrity, you have to pay for the gate fee. The entrance fee. And do you know how much that cost? $75,000 for a single person. Hey! 4 African artists could be, namely Burna Boy, Ira Star, Thames, and then Tyler. And we all representing Africa. And then each of them will be an entrance fee of $75,000. Now, the thing is that sometimes it's not the artists and the celebrities, and sometimes omutia for the entrance fee, be a brand be per se oba now video oba enjoy it yourself for her, but per se oba will share that brand and that brand will be paying for your entrance fee of that $75,000. Yeah, we events and as one some of the rules one, no phones are allowed. That's the reason why I'm happy with inside rarely and be because your mouth be and find a cell phone. It doesn't matter who you are. Second, me for garlic and not onion and not parsley and come. Because as those kind of onion we know say was smell or it is okay could you onion na we onion insider. Why shall not blow fuse they don't want anybody experience. So that no food there. 13 is smoking. Wouldn't mean conquer kind of is a no-brainer. Because some of them a month on the by no way the Yankasa. Yen ma foul jot less than $1. Mamma say will be a tadia. I'm gonna take it to $75,000. There be that. And then the individual entrance fee American was $75,000. I thought that brand the bill happens to a table of maybe 10 people. So the brand then will pay for all those 10 people. Now if you more better and I say wearing that brand I quite say fashion week on a walkway, but this time you are sitting down. That's the reason why more red carpet is always big and a lot happens there. That's the reason why you can see all the big names like Beyonce, Rihanna, the Cardi B more. They always attend that event because it's seriously prestigious and very expensive to also get in. One of their crazy rules, but I can say, Atadia Obesha at the banner. So more prayer proof that Atadia. You can't just come in there with any attire. It is a Atadia. You're proven that you are not coming, regardless of so $75,000. If the Atadia is not pre approved by Lady Nicole doing the same. And now winter, forget about it. You are not coming. It doesn't matter how famous you are. That Anna Winton, she is the person that approves okay what I did good enough for our event. If not, forget about so Sika. They don't care. And then their last rule is it doesn't matter. So no boyfriend and no kunu and now is neighbor. They'll be there. Wherever they want to they will see to you. Baby I'm pen on model better. So every time I pass on but you won't sit together. And you can't also complain. I saw her mess bag. You can't choose the color you want, it's crazy. And people are always, looking up to this. I'm not paying $75,000 to see anything or anybody. Come on. Well, maybe a brand be sponsored there, definitely I'll show up and tell you what happened. But other than that, I ain't paying that much. I swear down. So business Magraheb na MetGala no kora na dia my lady wenchirim.
The Met Gala is a charity event that helps raise money for the Costume Institute, which is a department within the Metropolitan Museum of Art that promotes fashion through the acquisition and preservation of historical works. It takes a lot of money to maintain a museum, you guys. So the Met Gala is the Costume Institute's main source of annual funding. So how do they raise this money? Expensive ass tickets. So the tickets to the gala cost around $75,000 per person, but not every person you see at the gala has paid for their own ticket. What usually happens is fashion brands will purchase 10-person tables, which start at around $350,000, and invite or host celebrity guests to sit at their table. In exchange, those guests usually wear designs from that brand. This is why many of you are so confused when celebrities don't wear the brands you think they should. There are restrictions based on who can afford a table at the Met. So why is Anna Wintour involved? Anna Wintour is Condé Nast, Chief Content Officer and Global Editorial Director at Vogue, who has been a Met trustee since 1999. She has a lot of control and power over the event. She influences the guest list, which is limited to around.
This Met Gala event, they generated scale worth over $223.5 million. Yeah, so you know it's not small thing the cost of honor. Either way, that is a little insight into what Met Gala is. The one who fashion non entirely now confuse you. Nasa won't tear. Now, kind of at least you understand it now. I almost forgot this time around 3 Ghanaian fashionists, Abusia, and designers, some of them Tadia. Celebrities in the call the Met Gala. Those 3 Ghanaians, the first one is Jude Donto. Lauren Hill Atadio share that yellow tenacity kunyesi the chin. Yeah. I think it's okay team yes Atadio no. And a banner boy any times Atadio and design Oswald Boateng. Oriented no mo share the buy now. Very simple but unique and very elegant. And the last Ghanaian person Prince Jesse. Yes, you also designed the attire American businessman and socialite Michael Brown. Abusia, Atadio share. They said that design came from Balmain's for fall and winter 2024 collection. So even though Ghana celebrities in Abusia, they didn't kind of feature in the Met Gala this year, but still now your name are part of the conversation, at least through these designers. So big ups to them. Big ups to them. Tap send. The numero uno. Mobile app, Abusia betim just send this car command off for Ghana. So Italy, Germany, Europe, USA, even Dubai. Now person send this car the brand off for Ghana. App where so you tap send. Apple App Store and Google Play Store na download right now for 2 phones. Because how they send this car command off for BR. Until we levy, untuashe, exchange rate was so. It's fast, it's secure, it's all the good things and mouth trouble. Almost security a top notch. And I first time I could download the app now you see they send this car. Ubo code Magraheb Shema. Depending on baby I want. You better see a chowska. I'm at the scar was sending on. The Abuja only starting use to tap sender. May conform our net. If you know more mobile wallet, Abuja bet me a load do no with scar. It's a time so I will send this kind of command for Ghana. Now nothing I be connected to bank. Dabi. Or tap wallet the fast and is what send the call. Tap send the Abuja mean to me conform enough. This is when you tap send the Apple App Store and Google Play Store and I could download right now.
Tap send. Papa no.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. Till we meet again, Abusia. Adios.